Welcome, College of Eastern Idaho students, staff, faculty, and community members, and anyone else watching. We're so happy. Welcome to Falcon Features with Lori and Mike and Lori.
How long has it been, Mike?
It has been 2 months.
Long. It feels like forever.
It does, and yet it's a little bit of a relief because this is a wonderful thing, but it is allowed for some for a break and some stress relief. So I'm glad to be here. Glad to be with you, Lori, as always.
Glad to be with you.
My host, Vice President Lori Barber. She's wonderful. I should be doing this. There it is. Other way.
Yeah.
No, other way. There you go. See,
Okay.
There we are.
All right.
Anyway.
Officially challenged.
And as always, I'm Dean Mike Walker here, and this is our show about updates. We also have something very exciting today. We are going to have Justin Esplin and Connor Sorenson on the show after our updates talking about hashtag CEIFind Frankie.
So exciting.
So that is, we'll talk a little bit more about this, but Lori, what do you think? What do you want? How would you describe CEIFind Frankie?
It's well, first of all, it's an exciting initiative that we're hoping to get the whole town involved in. And from what I see on Facebook, a lot of people from around town are getting involved in it. We're hoping this will become like a thing every year that people get so excited about to find Frankie.
Very true. So I'm very excited about it. I think it's going very well. I've seen a lot of people from the community engaging, and we'll talk about it in just about 10 minutes. But Lori has our wonderful quote to get us started for the day.
All right. It's not even a quote today, Mike. I was when you know, as I was thinking about the quote, I thought I came across somewhere the word serendipity, and it's one of my favorite words. So I thought that's going to be my quote of the day. So it's not really a quote, just the definition of serendipity, which means, quote, finding something good without looking for it, end quote. And we could all use a little more serendipity in our life. And summer is fast coming to an end. And I just hope that everybody listening to this, or if you're watching it later, you find something good in the final days of summer without even looking for it. Maybe even you'll find Frankie. Maybe that will be the good thing that you find that will be serendipitous. Anyway, we're wishing you all the very best as summer draws to a close. It's really hard to believe that we are so close to the start of the fall semester. Just a reminder, be sure that you've enrolled. Classes are filling fast. Our admission counselors and advisors are here to help you get enrolled. And anyway, I hope you all have a great final few weeks of summer, and wishing you a little serendipity in those final few weeks.
Absolutely. And it's been a strange couple of years, and that's going to continue. So Lori, you also have our first updates, our COVID updates.
I do. So as always, you can send an email if you have concerns about COVID, or if you have a positive test, you can send those to covid@cei.edu. That email address is still active. We're going to keep it active for the coming year for sure. I know there's a whole lot of talk about the Delta variant going on out there right now. We are keeping everything just the way it's been on campus. So masks, certainly if you feel more comfortable wearing a mask, absolutely you can wear a mask. And we're just encouraging our whole community and family to get vaccinations. We're going to have a vaccination clinic on campus the second or third week after the fall term starts. So, if it's too hard to get somewhere to get a vaccination, you can just come right here to campus to do that. So just want to keep everybody safe, keep the campus open, and hopefully have some sense of normalcy in our coming fall semester.
Thank you so much, Lori. So absolutely. Also, good news. Did you know that CEI actually has a job board for current students and graduate students?
Yay.
Well, not graduate students who are graduates of our college, graduates. We do. It can be accessed by going to the homepage, cei.edu, clicking on HR/careers link in the blue bar at the bottom of that page, and then clicking on job openings for CEI student or graduate, that button that's found on the menu on the right-hand side. There are full-time and part-time jobs in all areas listed, and some new ones that have recently been added include medical assistant, a classroom aide, a lead cook, Head Start, and carpet cleaner, CNA, INL jobs, City of Idaho Falls, LPN, RN, a welder position, and so many more. So feel free to share others with any others who are looking for employment, but that's a really great resource, students, as this comes to fall semester starts to come along. And also, don't forget, we also have AmeriCorps and work study job positions available at CEI. So if you're looking for employment, make sure you fill out your federal financial aid at FAFSA.gov because FAFSA.gov, because that's where you can first of all, you can fill out all your stuff that you need there. And if you've already done that, then make sure that you apply for some of those work study positions. We'll keep you posted about that via email, but those jobs are getting posted pretty soon, and they're really great ways to make some money on campus.
Yeah, super exciting for all of that. Okay, so fall semester tuition and fees are due by this Friday, August 6th. Payment plans are available, so if that's something that you feel like you need, be sure you check that out. Direct deposit is available for refunds. You can sign up for e-refund to receive refunds directly deposited into your checking or savings account. It's super easy, makes it easy for everybody. You can contact the cashier at 208-524-3000 and then choose option 3 if you have any questions at all about your balance, about payment plans, or about e-refunds.
Also, we're gearing up for fall semester. We have a laptop lending program. So take 12 credits this fall and you'll be eligible for a laptop. So if you graduate, you get to keep the laptop. So this is a really cool incentive. So if you have any questions about it, you can call 208-524-3000, option 4. That's the main student affairs line. And they can answer any questions you have about that. That's also where you probably be picking them up. Oh, actually, you'll be picking them up at the registrar's office. But laptops will start to be distributed on August 17th. And fall semester starts on August 23rd, and we'll keep distributing them until anyone who's eligible is ready. So this is anyone new student or current student. Take 12 credits this fall, and you can have a laptop lending program. And again, if you graduate, that laptop is yours. And remember, it is not too late to start here at CEI for the fall.
Yeah, this is such an exciting initiative, Mike, that we have. I'm so excited for this. And also, if you're out there listening and you're like, I just don't know, I can't come on campus to take classes, keep in mind we have our whole college your way, college my way campaign going on. We have a lot of different delivery methods for courses, so you can take them certainly face-to-face. We have them online. We have interactive web conference. We have HiFlex. So there are a lot of different options other than having to come on campus and sit in the class, which if that's for you, we have all of those classes and always will have those face-to-face classes. But if you're somebody who needs a little bit more flexibility, you might want to check in with an admissions counselor or an advisor to find out all of the different delivery methods we have for our courses. So super exciting.
Thanks, Lori. I agree.
And now the next announcement is mine as well. So I just did a little ad lib there. Mike wasn't expecting that. So join us this Friday for Ammon Days. We will be there at McGowan Park. We're going to have games and activities all related to CEI. We can also answer any of your questions that you have about CEI related to admissions or any of those other things that we just talked about as well. So hopefully we'll see you there at Ammon Days.
We also have some quick financial aid updates. The FAFSA is open for fall 21 and spring 22. Complete it now so you'll be ready for fall of 2021. There is still plenty of time. Verification and tax requests have been waived by the Department of Education, so please watch your email for updates and check self-service for award changes. For other missing documents, please contact financial aid for questions. Fall fees are due August 6th. Again, we said that, but again, as a reiterated reminder, that is Friday. Okay, so do not forget. And then the last day to add or drop fall classes is Friday, August 27th.
All right, so a few more financial aid updates. Withdrawing from a class or even a few classes can affect your satisfactory academic progress. So make sure that you check with financial aid before you drop a class to see how that's going to affect your satisfactory academic progress. Also, withdrawing from all classes will cause a payback to your financial aid. So again, make sure you're contacting financial aid to discuss your options and potential payback before you withdraw from those classes. Scholarship information, if you need some more information about scholarships at CEI, you can call 208-535-5616, or you can go to the financial aid or foundation office, which are both in Building 3.
Awesome. Okay, well, let me go ahead and bring our special guests on, and I'll quickly introduce them. It looks like Shelly's already got them on here. Okay, great. Well, we got to just unmute them real quick and say hello to our special guests. So we have our special guests here the interim director of admissions, Justin Esplin, and one of our admissions counselors, Connor Sorenson. Thank you for joining us today, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Great to be here.
We are so glad to have you to talk about this whole Find Frankie. We are excited.
Yeah, we were told we had to come here. We're a little worried about being on your show hurting the viewing on our show because we have really high views, and we look at your show, and it's okay.
Oh,
Hey, we have 4 people watching right now, and we had as many as 6 a few minutes ago.
wow.
I think our one video is 1,300 views now on just Facebook, if we're not counting.
And Mike, we do have to say too, Kaya gave us some updated statistics because she posted our videos onto TikTok. And currently we are in a 564 view lead over your TikTok.
Oh, that's got to change. I'm going to go do another video.
Wow.
Do all the videos you want.
I am going to, and I'm going to drop a false tip. Just kidding.
We hope we don't hurt your street cred, guys, because you had to come on our show.
We'll see. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh, that's not good news, Connor. I'm disappointed. I had the highest views on our.
It's actually great news, Mike.
Oh, it's fantastic news. It is. So
Your petition is great.
So CEI news anchors that are here, tell us. Oh, looks like we've got some comments going on over here. So glad you survived the Dementors. I don't even know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
That's today's clue, is a picture of us being chased by Dementors.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It was very scary. You'll have to check it out.
I have chocolate in case of Dementors, always.
Oh, there you go.
So, wow. So, we're very, very happy that we have these anchors on. So let's introduce them real quickly. So I gave you their titles. And you've both been on the show before for very, very different reasons. But tell us what does it mean to be an admissions director, and what does it mean to be an admissions counselor? So Justin, why don't you start?
So I'm the interim director of admissions of the College of Eastern Idaho. I've been here about 6 years. And so my job basically is to make sure that the admissions process is running correctly and that people are being admitted in a timely manner. That also covers my position also covers recruitment. So I also am in charge of making sure we're getting out to events, getting to the high schools, that we're promoting the school out there, often and appropriately, and everything that we can do to really get the school out there and represent it well. And just try to get people informed about the benefits of coming here. Honestly, it's one of those things where I don't care where someone goes. I just want to make sure they have all the information to make the best decision possible. And if that's us, that's fantastic.
Awesome. Thanks, Justin. And Connor, same question. What is it that you do exactly specifically to help us here?
So kind of split down the middle on job duties. So we definitely handle that recruiting. And so I'm one of the individuals that will go out to the high schools or the events. But piggybacking on that, I also help the students once they're ready to get applied. And so we cover their admissions. We help get them accepted, make sure they're getting all of the information they need, their transcripts sent in. And then I also give them some counseling on what degree path they're wanting to go down, and have them come into my office and give a little more of a personalized view on our programs and try to get them helped out. So if anybody needs some help or they're struggling to decide what they're wanting to be when they grow up, send them my way, and we're happy to get them taken care of.
And even if they're already grown up, right?
Yeah.
Non-traditional, traditional, any student, all students are welcome here.
Absolutely. Well, that's really awesome that we have such personal touch going on for those people who might not know exactly what they want to do. So that's awesome. All right, I have the next question. So what is hashtag CEIFind Frankie? What's up with that?
So we're trying to really promote the school, as always. About a year and a half ago, I kind of came up with this fun idea to do an activity on campus where people had to do they had to find Frankie. It was quite a bit different than what this has turned into, but it was all ready to go when suddenly COVID hit and kind of ruined it. And so that didn't happen. And then about a couple months ago, Mary Stevens came up with kind of an idea. They do a thing similar to this in Utah, in St. George, but it's like a $10,000 prize, and it's kind of crazy. She brought that up, and so we put a committee together, and we've all been working on it. And basically, it's just another one of these events where we're trying to promote the college, get people outside, enjoying the summer, make it fun, get us out there on social media, and just really promote the school again in a really fun, positive way. It's been very effective. We had high hopes, and then we met with a bunch of people, and we're kind of told like, hey, it's your first time. Don't get your hopes too high. Let's keep everything realistic. And
those hopes up.
We keep high hopes here at CEI.
Yeah, and anyway, it's gone incredibly well. It's really taken off, and it seems like there's a lot of people out there participating. And basically, what it is, we've hidden a little Frankie guy, looks just like this one, out there in the community. And we're putting clues out every day, and whoever finds it first and wins like 2 kayaks, 2 classes of CEI, and a slew of other fun little prizes. And we're going to do it again. We have 2 prize baskets to give away. So as soon as someone finds the first one, we're going to reset and start all over on another one.
Oh, that's so cool. So, go ahead, Lori. Sorry, looks like.
Well, I was just going to say, and not very many people. There are only like 2 people who know where Frankie actually is. Right? We've kept this really.
Yep.
It's the 2 of you, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the 2 of you, and that's it. So, I mean, there's not a lot of people who know where this is at. So that's so exciting.
So anyone can participate, really.
Yep. Faculty and staff of the college can participate. Their families can. Connor, myself, and a few other select people are not participating in this. And my wife was kind of bummed about that because she would like to go out, but I think that would look good. So, but it's open to pretty much anybody. Whoever finds it gets it.
So I have one more question for you. So what happens if somebody finds it and they're like, I don't want to take classes at CEI? What can they do?
Yeah, because not everybody out there is interested. I mean, if I'm a retired person, I just want some kayaks. The cool thing is the classes are actually transferable. So we basically have some certificates that'll be made up, and whoever presents them when the time comes gets the benefit of them. And the nice thing is they don't actually have to be credited classes either. Workforce Training has partnered with us on this. So if someone wanted to take, one like the bird watching class, that it could go towards that. Now, just to be clear, it's 2 free classes, so it's worth 6 credits. So if you took it over to Workforce Training and tried to sign up for one of their like really expensive classes, it's not going to be free. It'll only cover the cash value of 6 credits worth of that. And I mean, it can be used for the apprenticeship classes,
right? Like if you just sign up for 2 bird watching classes, that's that.
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of a one-use thing. Like we're not going to like, oh, I'm signing up for a 2 credit class, so I still have 1 credit I'm going to save. Like we can't really. This is going to be hard enough to track. Yeah. Yep, you turn them in. So if you have a brother or a son or a grandkid or a neighbor who's going to college, you can give them the certificate and they can use it with us. Or if you don't know who to give it to, we also have the option that you can just donate it to the foundation and they will give the scholarship away.
Which is really cool.
So cool.
Okay, so you've already answered my question, why are we doing this? So we're going to move on to the next one. Tell us, Connor, we'll give this one to Connor. What have been the past clues for hashtag CEIFind Frankie?
So as in what have been all the clues we've posted so far?
So far.
Well, yeah. Let me pull them up on my phone and I can read them, and maybe as I'm reading them, people can get some extra ideas of what that could be. I will say we've been seeing some awesome turnout with people coming up with all sorts of theories, and Justin and I are rather flattered that they think we're this clever.
Yeah.
But we're not. But it's okay. They don't need to know that.
No, you are. You're that clever.
You are.
So the first clue that we gave out, it has a little image on Facebook. So if you go to our College of Eastern Idaho Facebook page under hashtag CEIFind Frankie, you can see the images. The first clue was, I would walk 10.6 miles just so I could pass by you once.
And there's a picture of a danger noodle, which looks a little bit like a river in my opinion. But
good theory.
My theory,
rivers are blue.
This is not official. This is not official because it's not coming from the clues. This is my theory, and I know nothing. It looks a little suspiciously like the river trail, if I'm gonna say so. But again, I have no knowledge of any of this, so I don't know.
It's a good theory. it adds into it. It's as solid a theory as we've heard.
Mm-hmm.
It could also just not be.
Yeah.
It could be completely wrong. Yep.
Our second clue was Frankie goes boom like dynamite.
And there's a picture of like a creepy dude.
He's off of the movie Atlantis, if you ever watched that.
And he's lighting a dynamite stick.
Yep.
Our third clue we released, and I hope Mike appreciated this clue because I know he's from kind of like Seattle area, so he has the grunge music. But we posted, my friends say Soundgarden is a rock band, but they're totally a pop band.
Yeah. I'm not going to share my theory on that clue because I think I know where it is.
Yeah. And then if you saw our last clue today that got posted with the Dementors, it was posted that our news anchors were attacked by Dementors near where Frankie's trophy was hidden. They are still investigating how we know where Frankie was hidden, but I don't think that ties into anything, and I don't think there needs to be further investigation there. So,
yeah.
Just look at the pictures. They're good.
If you saw that sort of Keystone Cop style video, maybe you know at that point. But I'm not going to say anything else about that. That's just my theory. And again, my theories mean nothing.
But I'll tell you, I've had more people I haven't talked to in years suddenly messaging me and reaching out to me and asking me questions. And my own sisters and stuff I don't know about you, Connor, but I'm really getting hounded by a lot of people. In fact, one person I finally was like, if I tell you anything, you will be disqualified, and that finally settled them down. But we're getting some really, really interesting things that we're being told where people are looking at how they're interpreting the clues. And some of them are pretty good. I wouldn't have thought of some of them, and some of them are completely off base. But, it'll be fun when we're done and people understand what all the clues mean to see if you guys are made really horrible clues or if they were good clues. But we're just going to keep putting them out there. They're going to keep getting easier until, it might get to the point where we have to stand next to it and go live and say, it's right here. First one to get it.
First person to get it. I love that. Okay.
Might have to test out the kayaks just so they know we're serious. So
I'll volunteer for that.
Okay. We got 4 of them. So if no one finds them, we can just keep using them until then.
All right. So I'm going to ask the next question. So taking it in a different direction, what are the things we are looking forward to for fall? What are you two looking forward to in fall?
Go ahead, Connor.
I think my first thing that I'm looking forward to is for students to return to campus. And like we said, we're really hoping for a semester that's not filled with COVID regulation and everything else going on. I'm excited to see students being able to participate and have fun again. And I will say, last year was really hard without having that student interaction. And so that's what I'm looking forward to this semester, is that we're going to have that more and see more life on the campus again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. There's a lot of changes going on, and I'm looking forward to fall because I think fall will signify when things start to solidify and there's not so many new things up in the air that we're working with here. And I agree with Connor. I'm really excited to get students back on campus because it's kind of really quiet around here sometimes without students running around.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to have that interaction back. I'm also looking forward to that. Okay, so what advice would you each give to a prospective student considering college? We'll start with Justin.
Kind of like I said earlier, I would tell them to do their homework. I meet so many people that go to a college and then they're not happy later on, and we talk about it and they tell me about their experiences and why they went there. And a lot of times it's because it's just the first place they looked at. And I always kind of surprises me because, when I buy a car or clothes, I usually shop around a little bit or try them on and stuff. And a lot of people don't. And then they find out it's not what they thought. And I hate to say it, but in my opinion, there's some schools out there that we're not all created equal. And some schools take advantage of people and you put a lot of money and effort into something that doesn't pan out. So, do your homework. But my biggest advice would be whatever you do something. You don't necessarily have to go to college to be successful, but you have to find some way to separate yourself from the other 250 kids you graduated high school with, because you're all competing with each other. So, find a direction and pursue it, and put the work and effort into it. And the thing, college is a really effective way, in my opinion, to do that. So just do your homework, decide where you want to go, and pursue it.
I'd say I have two pieces of advice. My one is that no matter who you are or where you're at, you will be able to get through college in some way, shape, or form. There's something out there for you, whether that's in a trade or whether that's in the more traditional classroom. But really what I see the most when I go out to a lot of high schools is they say, well, I don't think I'm smart enough for college. And I hate that term so much because there is something out there for everybody and they can do a whole lot. And sharing another personal advice too, find something that you really love and enjoy doing, and it's going to make it just even more of a great experience for you. For example, I went through a whole bachelor's degree and I enjoyed what I was doing at the time, but I'm not working in what my bachelor's degree was for because I realized I would rather be with people than working with Petri dishes. And that would have been important for me to understand before I went through the whole degree. So I agree with Justin there, and test it out and see what you're interested in. Come and take a tour, explore, and check out even talking to some of the instructors and find out if that's really the right fit for you. We have really great instructors that are willing to help you out and get you going in that way.
So I have a quick follow-up question. Let's say I'm a prospective student or a prospective parent of a student or whatever. How do I get a tour? How do I do a tour? Do you have a regular time you're offering tours this summer, or can I call in and get a special tour? What does that look like?
So currently every Friday, we're actually sitting out there all day. An admissions counselor will be out there offering tours to anybody that wants to come in. But if you just want to call our direct line, that 208-524-3000, and then talk to Pam using option 4, using option 0, you can schedule a tour with one of the admissions counselors, and we'll be happy to take you around and show you all the different programs.
That's really awesome. And building, Connor, on something that you said that I think is so important. The great thing about community college is it's not just the one path of the academic transfer and that's it. So we have so many CTE programs that it's 2 years to an Associate of Applied Science or even a 1-year certificate program that can get you on your way to a better job perhaps than you have now. And then we have our workforce training. I mean, community college has something that if you really don't know what your path is or what you might be interested in, we have so many different pathways that we can put you on that will help you get to your next step. And then you can kind of decide which way you want to go after that. If you want to stay in CTE, maybe come back and go to an academic transfer, maybe pick up an industry recognized certification through workforce. So many different paths at College of Eastern Idaho for you. All right, I think I have the next question, and it's not really a question. So Mike wrote these. I just want to say that. And he says, where is the Frankie statue? Just tell us so we can just get on with winning the prize. And he's just kidding.
He's hidden.
He is hidden. He's hidden very well. I will say we can't give that away, but I do believe Justin has a prize that we're ready to give away from the entries, because if people are tagging us using hashtag CEIFind Frankie, we're doing giveaways. You can get t-shirts and some other great prizes we posted, and we have our first winner today.
We do have a lot of awesome prizes. So if you don't find Frankie, there's still a chance you could win something. In fact, where is it? This bicycle right here we bought. It's about a $700 bicycle. And how am I doing it right?
Yeah, it looks great.
These things over here, these other prizes we have. So people are posting. So we got here what is this, bocce ball?
Yep.
Bocce ball set. And that is going to Lori Killian. She was the first person we randomly chose who's posted and is winning the prize.
Whoa, awesome.
And again,
our show, by the way, have you already announced it on your show?
Nope, this was it. We're letting it go here first.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And again, as well, if anybody wants to enter, they just use that hashtag CEIFind Frankie and then tag College of Eastern Idaho, and they are automatically entered in for some of these prizes that we're giving away. So participate, show some pictures of you and the family out there exploring. We really want to get some engagement going.
I love
it. Super exciting. Okay, I think we only have one question left, Mike.
Yeah, I have the last one. So what events do you have coming up where we or students or prospective students or anyone can talk with your staff about attending CEI?
Well, the most recent one you mentioned is the Ammon Days on Saturday. I think you said Friday, but we're going to be there Saturday.
Sorry,
that's my fault. I knew it was Saturday, but I think in my head I was.
Yeah, I was kind of concerned. I'm like, well, I'm only going Saturday.
And Saturday.
Thank you for correcting that, Justin.
Yes.
And one of the things we're going to try to do, I hope it works out, we're going to see about bringing some ice cream to give out to everybody who shows up at our booth. So if you want some free ice cream at Ammon Days, come and see us. If it works. If not, come see us anyway. We'll have counselors there and representatives from other departments that'll be able to answer any questions. And then I'm trying to think what the next event coming up is after Ammon Days.
Well, we do have Falcon basic training that'll be coming up the Friday before the semester starts. This has been one of my favorite events that we've done. So we invite all students that are coming to CEI for the first time this fall or during the summer. And it's going to be an open time where they can talk with any of our resources they have available to them. And it's that one-on-one connection. We'll be giving away some great prizes there too. But most of all, they get to put a face to the names and they can meet some of the different departments. As well as we're excited to announce that if you're entering our CCR programs, College and Career Readiness, you are also invited. So we'll be sending out some postcards to invite all those students to us soon.
Mm-hmm.
And then what week is Falcon Fest?
That's the second and third week of the semester.
Mm-hmm.
And that's always a fun one. We have activities going on every day there.
Yeah. And then someone just posted and reminded me, we'll have a representative at Live at 5 at Wednesday. So if you go there, there'll be a counselor there you can talk to. And then John Detweiler is wanting to know what platform. We're using Facebook, but stuff is also being posted on TikTok and Instagram. And is that all of them, Connor?
I think that's all. I think the main two are Instagram and Facebook is where the clues are being posted at.
Wonderful.
And they come out every morning at 8 o'clock. So I know there's people that are at the park or wherever they think they're at. They're waiting there at 8 o'clock for the clue to come out so they can get to it first.
Nice. This is so exciting. It is super fun. Really great initiative, guys.
Yeah, it was a big team effort. Mary Stevens, Todd Whiteman, Kaya Braithwaite, Connor, myself, and we've all been part of this, and some other people. I'm sure I'm forgetting someone. We've been working on this for a couple months to get it all ready, and it's turned out really well. We had some good assets helping us out with this.
Yeah, I will say we didn't set out to create like a national treasure, but I feel like we have, and we've really established it here. So we're pretty excited about it.
Yeah.
Well, keep us posted, and we look forward to talking more about this in the future and for doing this annually. I think it's become so successful. I think we'll do this every year just before fall semester. Really excited about what Justin and I come up with, this ice cream plan for Ammon Days too, which is unrelated to the Find Frankie thing, but Justin had this really cool idea of CE ice cream, and we're going to try to solve that somehow tomorrow. To be ready for Saturday. So thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining us on our show.
Our pleasure.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Really awesome. So and I hope we don't hurt your street cred too much on your show. I hope we bring you a value add.
All right.
Just a reminder, take a picture, make it public, and hashtag it CEIFind Frankie.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Well, Mike, it was great being back with you too today.
It was great. Great show. Thank you so much.
Right.
And we'll see you. We're going to start doing this once a month, the first Monday of each month. So see you in September.
Connor and Justin, thanks so much. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Yep.